Hi, my name is Scott Ruta. I'm a physical therapist at Whitefish Therapy in Whitefish, Montana, and I want to talk today about foot types and appropriate footwear. Over my career, I have become passionate in teaching my patients on how a change in their footwear can impact not only their feet, but their knees, their hips, and even their backs. So today I would like to categorize foot types into three different categories. Probably the most symptomatic foot is the pronated foot, or even the overly pronated foot, and that's the foot that is flat. On the other end of the spectrum, it's the supinated foot, which has the large arch. And in the middle is the neutral foot, and it has characteristics of both the pronated foot and the supinated foot. Let's go to the pronated foot. So the pronated foot is a very flexible foot. It just goes wherever it wants to go, and that's the problem. It needs support. The shoe type that is appropriate for the pronated foot is called a motion control shoe. So it's a shoe that controls motion. This shoe, you will notice, has more dense materials on the inside of the shoe versus the outside of the shoe, so that it controls that collapse of the foot, so that the foot has either less motion to collapse or it slows down the collapse of pronation. You can feel that these materials on the inside of the shoe are very dense and hard to push on, versus the outside of the shoe is more cushiony. And the simplest way for you to determine where your shoe is in the classification system is grab a hold of the front of the shoe, grab a hold of the back of the shoe, and try to twist it. So this shoe, you're not going to be able to twist. You want this to be stiff because you have a flexible foot and you want to try to control that motion, hence motion control shoe. You may feel as if this is uncomfortable at first if you've never been in a motion control shoe, because it is not cushiony, it is supportive. But give it a shot. If you truly have a flat foot, that motion control shoe is probably what you need. On the other end of the spectrum, we have the supinated foot. So that's the large arch foot, and this is a rigid foot. Okay, this foot does not want to move. So you need a shoe that actually is cushioned. As you take a look at this shoe, the material on the inside of the shoe is exactly the same on the outside of the shoe, and it is soft. Let's go to the twist test, okay? Grab the front of the shoe, grab the back of the shoe, and twist, and look at that. I can twist that shoe. I can wring water out of that shoe. That's what a supinated foot needs. Don't be tricked though, because even a pronated foot will like this shoe initially, because this will feel good. It'll feel cushiony. You'll like it. But the problem is, as you walk on this more and more and more, if you're a pronated foot, your foot will collapse down and you'll start getting the problems that are responsible when you have that collapse of that foot. Your knees might want to collapse in, your femurs might rotate in, and you might actually tweak your lower back with too soft of a shoe. In the middle of those, the pronated foot, the supinated foot, we call this a neutral foot, and it has characteristics of both the pronated foot and the supinated foot. So it needs a shoe that has characteristics of both the pronated and supinated. You can take a look at that. There will be dense tissues or dense materials on the inside of the shoe, but it won't be as dramatic as the motion control shoe. Let's do the twist test. Grab the front of the shoe, grab back of the shoe, and you can twist it a little bit. It's a stability shoe, so it's still providing stability, but it also has characteristics of the cushion shoe. The best thing to do when you're in the market for a new pair of shoes is go to a store that has some qualified professionals. Once upon a time, there was just a motion control shoe, a stability shoe, and a cushion shoe. But now there's subcategories between each one of these shoe types. It's good and it's bad. It's good because it provides you more options so you can get specific on what shoe fits you best, but it also is more frustrating because you have more options to choose. So take it seriously. Take a look at your feet and determine what foot choice is best for you.